to my channel.
Guess who's back?
Gonna do another episode of Video Game Roastrespective.
What is this?
I play retro video games that are based on movies and television shows and other intellectual properties from the past.
This is what I call a speech, kid. It's the only one I got. I only give it once, so pay attention.
I react to the games live every Thursday at 10:30 on Twitch.
I thought he was here to fix the air conditioning.
I'll post some links in the comments. Like and subscribe to the channel.
I can pay you.
Check out all my social media stuff right there.
We can't. We just got orders from Chief Heineman. He says secure perimeter, surround building, and wait.
And if you have any suggestions of games you'd like to see me play on a future episode, leave those in the comments as well.
Okay, pussy face. It's your move.
I'm going to be playing a sequel game to a game that I've already played on the channel before.
His first big mistake.
This is on the Sega Genesis. Excited for that. It's the first time for that on the channel.
A new era of scientific technology.
The first one is very iconic and stars a very iconic actor. And the second one does not have that actor in it.
Grab a seat. Enjoy the show. This is history.
The Predator 2 video game. Predator 2 stars Danny Glover and Gary Busey. And also Bill Paxton. I take it I'm Danny Glover. He's the star of Predator 2 instead of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
A new king in the streets.
The original Predator is a film classic.
10 years ago,
Schwarzenegger and Jesse Body Ventura.
an elite special forces crew in Central America.
They go into the jungle on a secret mission and then ultimately find out that there's an alien monster
A fucking alien.
that uses the jungle as its hunting ground and is like skinning victims. This time it's going into the urban jungle
Don't you show up in the damnedest places.
to hunt man again. It's a very dystopian kind of future. Which every movie in the 90s and 80s depicted the future society to be nothing but drugs and gang activity.
Shit happens.
People don't fondly remember Predator 2 as much, but it is definitely a valid movie. Much more straightforward.
It's completely out of control down here.
The original Predator starts off with the promise of covert operatives and the secret mission and what's going to happen and all that stuff.
I don't know. Some bullshit special unit, the feds.
Predator 2, you know, like we already know the Predator is coming, so they get right to it.
Welcome to the war.
Really the only thing that kind of ties it in as a sequel is that they reference Dutch's mission from the first one.
That's it.
And then, like every movie, Danny Glover's getting too old for it.
Damn birds.
This is actually the second Danny Glover game that I've played on the channel. I played the Lethal Weapon game a while back.
Lieutenant, I paid my dues.
This is just kind of a fun fact. Bill Paxton is the only actor, I think, still to be killed by a Terminator, a Predator, and an alien.
I'm scared now.
Spoiler alert, he gets killed by the Predator. I never had a Genesis. I had a lot of friends that had them, but I was always a Nintendo kid.
I've waited a lifetime for this, and I'm not going to miss the chance.
I don't remember this game existing at all. This is very much the kind of game that Nintendo would not have on there because it is just killing gang members and picking up drugs. That truck had a lot of drugs in it. Now we're going to the rooftops.
You're moving to the second level.
Honestly, so far this one is a little bit better than the Nintendo.
Shit happens.
This was not directed by the same guy that directed the first one.
I got something you might find interesting.
I don't know the director of Predator 2.
You don't know what you're dealing with.
I try to just go off of what I know. We haven't seen the Predator monster, but we've heard like screaming and then seen parts flying by.
Prepare yourself.
And everybody just calls it the Predator. The actual creature is called the Yautja.
Well, we've prepared a little trap for this predator.
But it's not something that's like referenced in the movies. I've seen some of the more recent ones, but I honestly don't remember much from them.
What the fuck happened in there? Huh?
There's a really good scene in Predator 2 where they figure out the like heat vision stuff. The view from the Predator's perspective is always in like heat vision, where they basically face off against the Predator inside a
Slaughterhouse.
this big industrial meat freezer.
He comes here every 2 days to feed.
I keep seeing the little 3 red dots, which is the Predator's targeting system.
It's somehow able to bend light.
Oh man, I got run over by that car. Stuff is coming from everywhere, man. It got really intense so quickly. It's fucking smoked out here.
Don't worry, asshole. You'll get another chance.
Getting run over by cars and motorcycles. Oh, he blew me up. What? Well, how do you blow up the truck? Oh! I thought I was gonna get it that time.
God damn it, we came so close.
But no. Too terrible. Shit. Oh! These fucking biker guys, man. Game over.
Time to go.
I was having a lot of fun with that. I'm just terrible at it. The game based on the original movie was not as good as the game based on the sequel, which is ultimately not as good of a movie. I also didn't get very far. This game was incredibly hard, but I liked it. I would definitely play it more, and as people who watch know, that that is the highest rating that I give.
Okay. Who's next?
You lost too many hostages.